Gemini, welcome to your reading. I'm Julie. This is Julie's tarot reading. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs for November. I'm recording it in November, but whenever you find this video, you are meant to hear the message. I was called to pull you an oracle card from the Witching Hour Oracle deck. I love this deck. In actual fact, that looks like it's back to front, but I assure you that they're not. And I will read you the write-up because I've got a feeling that you've got something quite major. I mean, this is a 9 universal year, and it seems to be the theme in all the readings that I'm doing, that big chapters, big karmic lessons are closing out. So I have a number of oracle decks, but I was drawn to this one for you. So the card that's which one have we got? Okay, so we've got Moon Water. What a beautiful card. That bloody light shining right on it again. So I'm going to pop that there, and it says reset. 3 and 2 is 5. So 5s are getting over a hurdle, but I want to read you what it actually says. Where's the book? There it is. Okay. So number 32. So this oracle deck does actually relate to, it's really good at relating to the tarot because it tells you what the tarot companion would be. Can you see this card? So pretty. Really lovely card. Okay, so keywords are clearing, reset, renew, start from the beginning, reflection. And the tarot companion for this is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about rest, recuperation and healing. It's also a little bit of solitude while you do that. Okay, so let me have a little look. I'll read you just the basics of it. Bear with me 1 second. So moon water is used to clear energy, and it's made, not that suggesting that you make it, but placing a jug or a jar of water where it will capture the moon's rays overnight, and it's charged with the moon's energy. You can put crystals and herbs in it, but the upshot of it all is the glow of the moon water has come into your reading to encourage you to take time to reset and perhaps start again. Once your soul is refreshed, you are entering a period of pause and repose. Now is not a good time to start anything new. Instead, focus on self-care, conserving your energy, and you'll be grateful for this later when you enter a new cycle of creativity and action. So basically, literally, this is a card of do something like some cleaning or some physical cleaning, like, I don't know, maybe go and have a nice bath or something like that. So I'm going to pop that over there. I don't know why you've got that, but we'll drill down in just a second. Now, I couldn't decide on what deck to use. I have 2 decks here. But when I was doing a pre-shuffle, I kind of got the same message with both of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's have a look at what's coming out for you. So I feel like after this reset, you'll be in a place of, oh, okay, the stars falling out. Hope, optimism, healing. I hope that's in the camera. I'll move that around a little bit. I just feel like you'll be refreshed. I just feel like there's been a lot of things getting on top of you. Okay, the next one out is the 9 of Cups. I don't know if you've had quite a heavy workload or something like that. Okay, oh, okay. So the next one was the Hanged Man. I really worry that I don't get all this in the picture. Maybe we'll move these over a little bit. Hanged Man. This is so healing, being happy where you are right now, not feeling you have to do anything. And then the Hangman, surrendering. And what else have we got, please, Spirit? Okay, the next one that fell out was the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords, past heartbreak, and it's also, when it's in reverse, it's getting over the heartbreak. So I feel like if there was a disappointment, it could be with a lover, a friend, a co-worker, a family member. You're actually coming through this now. You're healing, letting it go, feeling in a lot happier place, and just I feel like you're just surrendering to the journey. Let's see what else comes out. Current energy, please, Spirit. Okay, you've got the Temperance. Again, that's balance, moderation. Oh, and another one fell out. It was the Death card. Okay, so it looks like this is quite an important period of you resting, being happy where you are, just surrendering to the journey, feeling optimistic, healing, letting any heartache go if there is any, getting back in balance, restoring your energy. And I feel like this is, when you've done this, you'll basically reset. Okay, let's just get a couple more, please, Spirit, and then we'll drill down a bit. Excellent. So you've got the Ace of Wands. Let me just move these up. Now they are out of the camera. Never get this right. I am not a techie person. I just try to throw it all together. Yeah, I think that's basically there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right, let's see what else we get. Last two cards, please, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very good at looking after their home and their money. Oh, and look at these two cards as I've split the deck. You've got the Magician and the Knight of Cups. Isn't that a great card? Okay, sorry, I really love this deck. I don't even remember what it's called, actually. Okay, so let's just get the last one, please, Spirit. I think I've got the Knight of Cups. So with the Magician coming out with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you are manifesting new love. I feel like with this heartbreak in the past, you've just surrendered to it. You just let it go. And you're just loving where you are, just resting, finding your balance and resetting. There is a transition coming. This transition with the Death card, it is basically leaving an old life behind. It's like a snake shedding a skin. That skin of who you were, what you believed, the perception that you had at that time now doesn't fit anymore. It's not who you are anymore. So this is basically a reset as well. But I feel like you've got to do a bit of resting. Just let everything fall by the wayside for the minute. And then in the future energy, you've got the Ace of Wands, brand new beginning. Queen of Pentacles, feeling very grounded, very stable, very nurturing. Oh my goodness. And then you've got the Sun when I split the deck. And then the Knight of Cups. So if you are single and you are looking, you have got somebody new coming in. So I'm not really sure which deck I should use. Should I use this deck? I've used this one so much today, I think I've worn it out. Look, it's almost like you are waiting for this rebirth as well. Okay, let's crack on. Tell me about the Star, please, Spirit. Three of Wands. That is a waiting card, but it is a card to see things from a higher perspective. So I feel like during this resting period, you are focused on your future. You are excited and looking forward to going after your dreams. I feel like if there was a disappointment in the past, you're getting over that. It's recent past energy. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Cups. Okay, King of Wands. So with the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands, I feel like you're quite happy, quite content where you are. And I don't feel like this is pushing to go after anything. I feel like if you see this guy is just resting in an armchair. What has he got in his hand? Oh, it looks like a wand or a cane or something. But yeah, just resting, quite happy where you are. Normally the King of Wands would be somebody who's very entrepreneurial, excited, moving forward, spontaneous. But I feel like you are happy where you are. You don't need to do that. Then you've got the High Priestess. Gemini, you are in an intuitive sign. And I feel I don't know why this reminds me of Meryl Streep. Maybe it really does, but I love the faces on these cards. They're actually real faces. It's kind of maybe kind of weird, but look here. This person has surrendered. They're surrendered to their journey. They're quite happy where they are. They're not forcing themselves to move forward. And the High Priestess is, you really are. I feel like you're in conversation with your higher self, and you're just surrendering to wherever it leads you. Okay, so the two that fell out, I was just about to ask about the Three of Swords in reverse, but they fell out anyway. So you got the Devil. It's quite a handsome devil actually, but boom, boom. Then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you have been working on releasing this heartache or disappointment. Could be anything, could be with anybody. This is just a general reading. So maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody did upset you, or somebody you thought was a nice person actually turned out to be a bit of an asshole. But you're working on that. You've worked on it. This is recent past. You've let this go now. So I don't feel like this is not going to follow you in the future. Your current energy is Temperance, feeling very balanced, in flow with nature. And I feel that comes from the Hangman, the releasing. Tell me a bit more about the Temperance. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. And again, I feel like you're not taking too much action, but I feel like you're planning. You are getting into a very grounded, stable place. You're taking care of what you need to, but I don't feel like you're pushing forward too aggressively, put it like that. Tell me one more with the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. So making some choices. Maybe too many choices, but so this is why you're not rushing into anything. And then again, you've got the Temperance and the Four of Swords over the Death. So the Four of Swords is healing, is solitude. I feel like you're just getting on with the day-to-day stuff, but you're not being too aggressive with anything for the future. I think you're just riding it out. You've had the Temperance twice. You've had the Queen of Pentacles twice. So you may be trying to balance your material life, you know, but certainly taking time to rest, find your balance. And I feel like this, you are going through, or you will very shortly be going through this rebirth. Tell me one, I don't know why I feel like I need to take that card. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So whatever ended in the past that might have been painful, I feel like you're just chilling. I mean, this is what this guy's showing me. It's just chilling. Just chilling. You're quite happy. You're listening to your intuition. You're letting the universe guide you and take you. You have worked on any disappointment, and it looks like this person is really sort of crafting their life. And again, you've got making choices. You've got lots of, I also feel this is a card of ideas about how your future could look, what could make you very, what's the word, stable and balanced. And then when this rebirth hits, now bearing in mind the Death card is Scorpio. It represents Scorpio zodiac sign. And Scorpio is from the 21st of October to the 21st of November. So it could be by the 21st of November, you will go through this rebirth. You have rebalanced yourself emotionally and physically and and whatever was dragging you down will be gone. So let's look at the future a little bit, please. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. Any mental conflict, I feel like you're getting over that now and you're really ready for a brand new beginning. I've just heard really enjoying yourself over Christmas as well. So let's get some more on that, please. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Let's put them back. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. So you're moving slowly because you're not sure quite where this is going to lead you, but it is a brand new beginning. It's very exciting. You might be a little bit nervous. What is this new beginning? Is it in love? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody could be coming in to offer you a gift. Pages on messengers are also students. So it could be that you could be working on something to do with your money here. And I also feel like it distracts you from the devil. You've basically conquered this, so it's not going to be an issue in the future. But maybe you're concentrating on creating something that could bear fruit financially or could be good for your stability. Tell me some more about that, please. Yeah, the world. You could be traveling. But I do feel like it's bringing something to completion, a brand new start, something you've wanted for a while. Seven of Pentacles, you've been investing in this, or you will be, it looks like you will be investing in this. You see this woman's sort of watering her plants. So she's, from this quite possibly, I feel like you've been turning your attention to a project or to work, and it taking your mind off that as well. You've really been concentrating, or really will be concentrating on this new beginning. You're investing time. And I feel by the end of winter, this will bear fruit, or you'll see some kind of return. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. You've got this twice. So you've got the Chariot with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Chariot is determination. It could be about house moving. It is a Cancerian card. So I feel like you're in touch with where you're going, what you want. You're feeling very financially stable, in balance. You've spent time healing and chilling. Oh God. Anything that was bothering you or upsetting you, you've brought that to an end, and I really feel very strongly you've healed this. Your world really does seem very balanced. You're listening to our intuition and letting that guide you. And with the Knight of Cups, this can be about honouring your feelings, but I feel this is quite possibly somebody new coming in. What have we got? Okay, you've got the Magician, manifesting new love, if that's what you're looking for. Queen of Cups, being open and ready and compassionate to receive that love. And then the Death card for the second time, another rebirth. I'm just going to... Yeah, you got fun and laughter on the bottom. Tell me about this Chariot. Just get a couple more and then we'll close the reading. Wheel of Fortune, look. Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. So it really does look like something old is coming full circle. You're on this brand new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, right, it's time to go. Let's start a new cycle. And when the world ends and the Wheel of Fortune comes in, it is that cycle ending, new cycle coming in. And it's going to be filled with movement and happiness. Look at these two. I do feel like you're manifesting something new. Could be romantic. I've just been told you would like new friendships or to expand your friendships. So it could be that you're doing that, but I do feel this, in doing that, you may well attract a new romantic offer if that's what you're looking for. Sorry, I was just reading what it says on this book. I've never noticed this before. It says Crone's Meadow recipes or something like that. It's funny, each time I look at this card I notice something else. I never noticed the infinity symbol on the mug there or the pentagon there. Anyway, sorry, going a bit of a tangent there. So Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Magician. This is you. You've learned everything. You've manifested something new. It's going to be fun. It's a new chapter. You're open to it, and it's another rebirth. So a rebirth in respect to healing and a rebirth into a new chapter. And that is what I have for you today, Gemini. This is Cross Watchers. You're welcome, obviously. If it did resonate, give me a thumbs up, a like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, and we'll catch up again in a little while. Take care. Bye now.